We got ourselves a fugitive. I want you checking every warehouse, farmhouse, hen house, outhouse, whorehouse, full house, fuller house, house of pancakes, the haunting of Hill House. That covers single-family dwellings. Now let's move to apartments. The apartment, apartment 23, where the bee should not be trusted.
I think we're good, sir.
Summers, you're with me.
Let's go prove Flute's innocent, sir.
No, Flute's a murder suspect. We gotta do our jobs and track him down.
But Flute would never kill, and I'd know. He's my best friend. That's what this friendship bracelet means.
What does that one mean?
Oh, that's the one I made Flute. But he said it meant nothing and he'd kill me if I tried to give it to him again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Grimsburg. You should all be watching Grimsburg.
Why should we be watching Grimsburg?
Well, it's voiced by John Hamm. The Hamasance is here. Is upon us.
The Hamasance?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. As opposed to the Kianassance? Or...
Yeah.
And you're sounding a little bit lower than usual.
I don't know what's going on here.
Okay.
Weirdness is afoot with the ye old board.
Okay.
This board has been with us for nearly most of our 10-year journey here.
Jeez.
So it might need a little maintenance.
By maintenance, do we have to bash it a la the Office Space Ghettos Boy segment?
Yeah. I might take a bat to it out in the parking lot. We'll
Totally.
see what happens. Anyway, TV10 Podcast, episode 0486.
That's right.
Did I get that right?
You are right.
All right.
486 episodes of us doing all sorts of fuckery about TV, and you love us for it.
Yeah, we're going to be doing something here, not this week, next week. We're going to be recording on another podcast. What's up with that?
Oh, let's see. What is today? As we're recording live
Today
on
is the 10th.
That reminds me. I do believe I need to RSVP on that. So
okay, well, you better get on it.
Yeah. So, but stay tuned, ladies and germs. You will see us on another platform, and you're gonna go, "Who the fuck are these chuckleheads?" And we'll answer yes.
Yeah, we'll give you more information next week as if we confirm this.
Yeah, I've been kind of bad about this on account of I am. Everything hurts and I'm dying. If you like the old parts,
everybody.
if you like the old Parks and Rec line there, everything hurts and I am dying. So,
Tommy Milagro is currently under the weather, but battling through.
Yes,
for you, the listeners.
Yes, I battled through AEW's Revolution. Oh yeah. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Cool.
Here.
All right. So our sponsor this week is good old Sugar House Distillery.
Yes, the OG sponsor of the TV10 podcast, and of course, there's only one way to celebrate spring-ish, and that is a raspberry lemonade vodka. Because March. You go in like a lion and you go out like a lamb, or maybe you go in like a gazelle and go out a tapir.
It seems like last weekend we were snowed under.
Right.
And this weekend is like spring.
And
you got daylight saving time. Ugh. The fucking Oscars are happening right now.
I must compliment you, Mr. Frost. You are. I love how stylishly you are wearing. Who is it you are wearing at the moment?
That would be Red Rock Brewing Company.
Oh, okay.
The RRBC T-shirt. Yeah.
And I myself am wearing Old Navy, paired up with some nice Ultra boots.
All right.
So,
nicely done. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's the Park City couture.
We got the fashion out of the way now,
yes.
And there's some new stuff coming up this week.
New stuff.
Yeah, on Tuesday on Freevee and Prime Video. Mm-hmm. It's all so confusing now. It's because it's all the same thing.
It's all ads. Just know that's
all
happen.
ads. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Amazon needs the money. Boat Story, starring Daisy Haggard and Patterson Joseph. It's about a couple of strangers who meet up on the beach, and they find a shipwrecked boat. Boat's full of cocaine.
I know the song.
Yeah.
I've heard. Didn't Reverend Horton Heat sing about this?
Boatload of cocaine. It's
Boats of cocaine.
Sounds like something he would write.
Yeah.
So they decide to, hey, let's sell this coke and split the money.
Yeah.
No one's going to come looking for it.
No. Why?
But they are.
Of course.
Yes, yeah.
And what brown-skinned people are going to be foistering that old tired gag there? Let's just start there.
Yeah. But, this is a series. It's a British series. So, Daisy Haggard is always funny. You might remember her from Breeders.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. On Wednesday, The Amazing Race, that is the white people, as usual. Season 36 of this fucker.
Really?
Season 30 goddamn 6.
Fuck.
I know. It's insane.
Now you're probably going, wait a minute. Hasn't this been going on for about 10 to 20 years? You are correct.
Yeah.
However, as Mr. Frost has explained in the past, seasons don't necessarily add up to years.
Especially when you do 2 seasons a year.
Yeah, exactly.
We're a little off this year thanks to the writer's strike. Even though I don't know why those shows need writers.
So basically, they're doubling down on the douchery. Is that what it is? Okay.
And coming up on Thursday, quite a few new things actually. One of them is Apples Never Fall. It is it's another one of these Lane Moriarty joints who did shows like Big Little Lies and 9 Perfect Strangers. Those kind of shows. This is another one, but this is about a pair of tennis coaches. And they're looking towards retirement, but now all of a sudden, one of them, played by Annette Bening, goes missing, and all sorts of family secrets are coming to the fore.
See, I just want a good story about pickleball. Is that
pickleball?
So
Maybe that'll be the next one.
Yeah, I want a pickleball story because, and I found this out the other day. Yes. There is a channel dedicated to pickleball.
I think I heard about this.
Yes.
Yeah. Where did you find that?
Well, at my cardboard box that has the Samsung TV Plus.
Okay.
So they got free TVs on there.
Oh, I know one of them is a pickleball channel. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
It's actually a thing, and I just go, I could do this.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. So that's on Peacock. Also in here are Sam Neill, Allison Brie, and Jake Lacey. It's another one of these ladies of a certain age dramas. That's on Peacock, by the way. Also premiering on Thursday on Max, The Girls on the Bus, starring Melissa Benoist, Carla Gugino, and a couple of other people. Okay. It's based on the novel Chasing Hillary. It's about a journalist on the trail of on a campaign trail with a presidential candidate. But we're wisely leaving Hillary Clinton out of this.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, it's just let's not revisit the Hillary Clinton campaign.
I mean,
this is not the year for it.
Yeah, definitely.
This is not the year for it.
No, so.
And also season 3 of a very silly show I got to get caught up on, Girls 5 Eva. This is from the people behind 30 Rock and the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. It's about a all-female one-hit wonder pop group who have reunited 20 years later after they've broken up and take a second chance at stardom.
Okay.
Yeah. In here are Sarah Bareilles, actual singer, Busy Phillips, Paula Pell, of course, from AP Bio.
Yeah.
Very silly, weird show. Peacock canceled it last year before last, and Netflix said, "Oh, we'll take that."
Okay.
Yeah.
That brings up a question I have here. Are they doing the same thing with Warrior? Because
I have heard no word of anybody picking up Warrior.
So that is a weird thing because Warrior was supposed to have a season 4, and I guess from what I'm reading, people are saying I am listening.
But Max said, "No, thanks. No, we're not paying for that."
Okay, and to that I say racist. And secondly, when is my next question? And do I really have to keep on subscribing to Netflix?
I don't know. You ever watch 911?
Are we talking Reno 911?
No, just the show 911.
I see it on commercials.
It's a first responder drama with Peter Krause and
Isn't that the one with Jennifer Love Hewitt?
yeah, she's also in there.
Okay.
And it is moving from Fox to ABC, even though they're all owned by Disney. I don't know why this is happening.
Well, actually, that part does make a little sense on account of since Disney acquired 20th Century Fox. I almost said 20th Century Pox there, but
Okay.
yeah, that's the sickness in me here. I'm
right.
down with the sickness.
All right.
The point is that that makes sense there because they could actually switch things around, and it's all in house, so it's all fine right there.
All right. So anyway, it's going to be on ABC. Meanwhile, the other show, Lone Star 911 Lone Star, will remain on Fox. I don't. It's like a Law and Order going to CBS, but keeping all the other Law and Orders on NBC. It's weird.
It's all about East Coast versus West Coast.
Yeah. You also know it is the season 20 premiere of Grey's Anatomy on Thursday.
Seriously.
Yeah, season 20.
The fuck?
I know, right?
Wow. Are we just that at a dearth of originality?
I guess so. And also on Friday, the Lindsay Lohan, the Lohanessance continues.
Okay.
Irish Wish. It's a rom-com set in Ireland, of course, because it's St. Patrick's Day weekend coming up.
Sigh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can already hear your liver screaming.
Mine or everybody else's?
Just in general, liver screaming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically, it's the man who got away. And so he takes up with her best friend. She's like, oh, and then they announce they're getting married. Oh. So, of course, they're having a destination wedding in Ireland. She gets to Ireland. She's putting on a brave front. She makes a wish. All of a sudden, Freaky Friday time, she and the bride-to-be have switched places.
Oh, I think I've seen this story before.
You've seen this several times before, yeah.
Yes. So, bigger question. Why?
Yeah, why?
Why?
Well, Netflix is all in with Lindsay Lohan now.
I mean, good for her. Good on her. She's still working. She's not dead.
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
Good job. And seriously, after all the fuckery of the 90s, I get it. I fucking get it.
Yeah, I can't remember. Was Lindsay Lohan a Disney kid?
She was a Disney kid.
Okay, because we coming up on Sunday, we have a new docuseries. Melissa Merlot, take note. Quiet on the Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV on Investigation Discovery and Max.
Okay.
Looking at the guy, Dan Schneider, who built the 90s and early 2000s Nickelodeon kiddie show Empire. Shows like iCarly, Victorious, all that, Double Dare, all those shows.
Yeah.
With Amanda Bynes and all the child stars. Apparently, the showrunner Dan Schneider was a bit of a creep.
No.
Yeah.
The fuck you say?
You might remember. I didn't know this until I started looking into this. He was in the movie Better Off Dead in the 80s with John Cusack.
What part did he play?
He played Ricky.
Ricky,
the fat kid.
No.
Yeah, that's him.
Him?
Yeah, he's still a fat guy. Fuck. But allegations started to fly, and this is a 2-part docuseries looking behind the scenes of going back then.
Wow.
I know, right?
Okay.
So your childhood is about to get slimed.
Again?
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
So please write down "get slimed."
Right there.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. And I did watch a couple of movies over the weekend here.
What did you watch?
Ricky Stenicki.
Oh, God.
John Cena working his ass off.
But is he working that hard or just hard enough? Here's my question.
Oh, well, he's pretty much the only reason to see this movie. Zac Efron is starting to look really weird. He's starting to look like a Lego version of Zac Efron.
Oh, shit.
Just very boxy.
Okay, now, I have to say, he did a good job in Iron Claw, but this one, it's like, not that good. Like, that blocky, are we talking here?
It's not that good.
Ew.
It's a good, dumb, fun movie.
Uh-huh.
With, a few hits of your favorite substance might help.
Now, I believe, I know John Cena can do comedy.
Well, he's doing the hell out of comedy in this thing.
Okay, so here's my question, because James Gunn can make comedy work for any wrestler.
Yeah.
Without James Gunn, how good?
It's definitely no Peacemaker.
Okay, so basically on a scale of 1 to Adam Sandler, what am I looking at here?
It's like an Adam Sandler movie without Adam Sandler.
Ew.
I know, right? Yeah.
Okay, I better drink harder.
Yeah, you better
Keep
drink
talking.
harder. Yeah. Also, that's on Prime Video. I can half-heartedly recommend it. Also, saw a first-time female director on the Roku channel. That is Chelsea Peretti. Literally being a first-time female director.
Okay.
And what she plays a playwright at a small theater in Glendale, California.
I've heard of this.
And
yes.
they fire the director of her play, played by Tim Heidecker, total douchebag mode, and she gets kicked up to director. It's like, you're going to direct your own play, something you've never done. Also in here are Megan Mullally and just Jordan Peele makes a brief cameo.
Oh,
Mr. Peretti.
wow.
Yeah, he's in there for a minute.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, it's a very scattershot movie. It's got like a bunch of funny moments that it doesn't really coalesce into a cohesive movie, but it's funny.
But here's my question. Does Jordan Peele's go Get Out? Get Out! I mean,
He plays an acting coach who comes in briefly to work with the actors.
all right.
Yeah.
I'm totally
Also
I'm down with this.
Adam Scott also was in there for a minute. Also an acting coach.
Oh, okay. I feel like there's a theme here.
There's a whole lot of cameos from a whole lot of funny people.
I kind of feel like this is a Spinal Tap moment.
Little bit.
The
Yeah.
acting coaches implode, essentially. Is that what you're saying?
That would have been good, but no, they didn't do that.
Oh.
But it's funny, but it's like Ricky Stenicki. It's not a cohesive movie, but it has its funny moments, and why not?
And once again, Hollywood, we're just going to say the same thing over and over again until you finally get it. The answer is TV10 Podcast.
We can help.
We can make things funnier.
Yeah.
So here's how we can resolve Ricky Stenicki. Simple. Hire James Gunn. Done. Now that we got that out of the way, with the Chelsea Peretti show, what was the name of it again?
First time female director.
Okay. Real simple here. Greta Gerwig, that's it. You're done. And
These all seem like simple solutions.
again,
When we're just giving them away for free.
well, we're just giving away just a little piece
Just
of
a
it.
tip. Yeah.
Phrasing.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
But of course, if you want quality to come out of this and get an earned EGOT out of this, you need to pay up to our consultant fee of only $100,099. Yeah, you're sponsoring this. Just get the fuck up and pull out the paycheck.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's per host here. Let's
Yeah, yeah.
get that out of the way.
Yeah, yeah. And also another movie I saw over the weekend, Argyle.
Oh. And
I don't know what the hell was going on there.
how well, let's back up 5 steps here. It was directed by Matthew Vaughn, who is a fucking nut.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the guy that got us Kick-Ass. He got us Kingsman. I'm forgetting something else here.
There's a whole lot of that wacky element in there.
Uh-huh.
And some action, some car chases, some Dua Lipa trying to act.
Yeah, that's kind.
Well,
That's
the thing
very
is, Dua Lipa trying to act. Also, what is her name from the Jurassic World series?
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard, yeah. And not really convinced she's an actor either yet. I've seen several of her in several movies, and I'm still saying, well, okay, all right.
To be fair, it's hard enough being the daughter of Ron Howard. Let's not lie.
Yeah, okay, all right.
But I will say this: BDH. You know, I know her as BDH. You know, I think she's going to get there. She's going to definitely get there sooner rather than later.
All
and
right.
again, there's a simple solution. 2 words. Greta Gerwig.
Greta Gerwig again.
Okay. Again. Well, look, she got hosed by the Oscars, and
no, she's still up for some awards. Not directly, but
yeah,
Barbie's up for several awards.
Yeah, and I feel like a Milagro manifesto here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So
have at it. Go ahead.
There's only one way to say this to the Oscars and to the Academy that decides what films are great and what is not great. There's only one way to say this. You're fucking wrong. You have been fucking wrong for the entire fucking time. You knew that Lord of the Rings should have swept it up 3 years, not just that one fucking year. You fucking knew Howard the Duck was the greatest film of all time.
Whoa.
No. I am going on a manifesto here.
Whoa.
You need to fucking clean up your act. You need to start recognizing every single man, woman that has been marginalized by society, and because they are fucking great. And I'm saying this right now. I say this with love because I know they're going to fuck over a treasure, Lily Gladstone, who's up for Best Actress.
Oh, I think she's going to get it.
She better, because Emma Stone, I say this with love. We saw that whole your Hawaiian bullshit. Nope. Yeah, you know the film I'm talking about here.
Pearl Harbor.
No. So here, please understand, Emma Stone, if you get awarded to it, you better fucking hand it over to Lily Gladstone. Otherwise, that is, and you are, as is everything with the Academy Awards, white people nonsense. There, now. Woo. Okay. Oh, my God, that vodka really kicked in.
I think the cold medication's kicking in as well.
Woohoo! Yeah, Jesus Christ, did I go off on a tangent.
I was not expecting to hear about Howard the Duck.
Sorry. That one was a little out of left field. I'm going to admit that, but
damn.
Mother of God. Okay, I'm good. I got it out of my system, so thank you. So anyway, please continue.
Okay, I'm just.
You're still reeling from that, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come on that strong, man.
I'm looking over some of the Oscar winners so far.
Oh! And we're recording this live on air.
Yeah, supporting actress Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. And that's really the only. Poor Things has won a bunch of technical stuff.
Poor Things.
Yes. Adapted screenplay going to American Fiction.
Okay.
Have not seen that. Want to see that one. Have not seen that one yet.
Let's wait till it gets to The Office. And by The Office, we mean Broovies. Tell them TV10 Podcast sent you.
Yeah, not really much to report here so far.
Okay.
It's all looking pretty standard fare.
Well, I've got a few things to report.
Well, okay then.
So, will you please hit my music?
And sports with Tommy Milagro. Go team.
From the sports desk of the TV10 Podcast, we deliver to you only the sport of professional wrestling. So, as we last talked to you last Sunday, I was in the midst of recapping the Joy that was AEW's Revolution, which featured the last match of Sting. Sting. No, sorry. Let me
Sting.
Let me do this right. If this was Tony Schiavone, it's Sting! And he was featured in the main event with Darby Allin. And they faced off against the Young Bucks for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. Pretty hardcore match, which is unusual for Sting. There were a couple of highlights. So number one, Sting's sons, the sons of Sting, they came out as various costume iterations of his dad, like the red, white, and blue Sting with the half face paint. And then there's his other son, who was the Wolfpack version of Sting in the WCW days. And I gotta say, those kids, fucking monsters. Apparently one of them is in college football. And
all right.
Oh yeah, he did a corner splash and he left from halfway across the room. Ew. No.
I'm showing Tommy Milagro a photo from the Oscars. John Cena presenting for Best Costume Design. Butt ass naked.
Yeah.
With just a card in front of the goods.
And here's the thing. He's my age, and he looks better than I do.
Wonder why that is.
A lot of reasons. We don't have time for that. Okay. Better get some genius juice of me.
Sorry I derailed the sports report.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But here's the other part of that Revolution pay-per-view. And this is featured on the news, TMZ.
Oh, yeah.
There was a spot where Darby Allin climbed a ladder from the ring, and he was going to do a swanton dive on Nicholas Jackson on a pane of glass that was set on a row of steel chairs. Jackson moved away at the last minute, and Allen just went through that glass and cut up his back. Something seriously, if you haven't been to the news, it is fucking scary. So,
all right.
And somehow he's alive. That's the important thing. So, anyway, but Sting, we celebrate his career. He was great, and thank you for all the years that you decided to do wrestling, and I'm going to die on this hill when I say the following. AEW treated Sting a lot better than, I don't know, certain other wrestling companies. WWE. Sorry. I must be still verklempt here. I'm not saying that certain companies, fucked him over. WWE. Sorry. It must be that cold again.
Yes.
Speaking of which, TKO apparently has an insatiable demand for an underpriced domestic WWE PLE rights. So not only has...
what does that new alphanumericals salad mean?
Yeah. Basically, short version is this. They are going to be selling ads on the center of the ring. Yeah. So, and this should tell you...
Just like UFC.
Yeah. And this should tell you exactly where this is going to head here, because their ad spot is going to be Prime, the hydration energy drink, the drink of Jake and Logan Paul.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
I know. Hang on. Let me.
Well, I think we need to buy a TV Tan spot set of ring to stop that from happening.
I think you're right.
I think it's in the budget, right?
Would be maybe. Either way, I think one of our other sponsors, like Sugar House Distillery, maybe have something in the budget. Which
I'm sure they'd love to pony up for that.
Which I'm watching down right now.
Hey James, we want to buy an ad in the middle of the ring. WWE.
Help a brother out is what we're trying to say here. But other things developing here, and that is Mike Santana of Santana and Ortiz over at AEW. He has left the company.
Oh.
Yeah, now this is over at Slam Wrestling.
Where'd he put it?
Well, here's the thing. This is over at SlamWrestling.net. You know I write for them.
That's what I hear, yeah.
And, I mean, I only have an MBA.
Oh, yeah.
So, but he announced on social media he is no longer with the promotion, and he says, quote, "It's been 5 years of ups and downs, but above it all, it taught me so much about myself and this business. I am thankful for the opportunity I was given to be part of history at the ground level. I can say that I will forever be part of that legacy right at day one." So he's also deciding to bet on himself, and it's time to take a risk. So we wish you the best of your future endeavors, and good luck with that. Good luck on that. Meaning I'm probably going to recap you on NWA. Let's just not lie here. And I think, there's a couple of other stories. Apparently, Dominic Mysterio got married. Yay. And,
okay.
And also over on the news, it was reported that Emma from WWE and Riddick Moss got married. Yay.
Okay. All right.
Good for them. Good on them. And finally, this. And this is in our backyard, man. So, okay. Let me position it like this. Do you know Kevin Kelly? Do you know that name?
Sounds familiar.
Okay. He was the American announcer for New Japan Pro Wrestling and had announced for many other promotions, including WWE. Recently, he had been brought over to AEW to call the action for Collision and, to some extent, Rampage. So far, so good?
Right, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Apparently, he's fired.
Oh.
Okay. So now this is where it gets a little bit interesting. So now Kelly's profile has been removed from the official AEW site.
Okay.
Okay.
That was fast.
Now Kelly claimed that there had been trouble behind the scenes. Okay.
All right.
Now he stated there that he was responding to a fan on X/Twitter. Chitter. He said to a fan, I do the same thing in AEW because it's critical to explain the why when he was answering a fan about what's going on in the ring. And then he continued on, but the idea of what I bring to the table is lost there because Ian Riccaboni of Ring of Honor, who announces for ROH.
Yeah.
Which you could subscribe on the Underclub channel for only $9.99.
Not a sponsor.
Thank you. And he goes on, but the idea of what I bring to the table is lost there because Ian libeled me. So I sat on the bench, valued by my fears, waiting to get my number called. And again, he continues. He said, I keep asking why, but get pushed aside. It's okay because there is no one better than me. Ask the ones that know, and they'll tell you. And you're probably now.
This sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, no, you're probably saying to yourself, "Why the fuck are we going on with this charade? Have you reached that point yet, or should I continue?"
Keep going.
Okay, he continued on.
This actually sounds like something I've done.
He also, there's a reason you haven't done this, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. He, let's see, where was I? Okay, so he also even goes on to say, why would I delete the truth, and who are you? Responding to a fan going, someone's going to get their tweet deleted later. And he explained that, quote, when you go out of your way to intentionally mischaracterize my raising awareness of the global horrors of child trafficking to a fringe conspiracy theory that everyone knows is bullshit in order to hurt my career and standing in that industry, that at the very least is libelous.
Did they try to roll him up into Pizzagate?
Worse. So basically, all of this has to do with he is a big fanboy of Sound of Freedom.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is made by Angel Studios here in our fucking state.
Oh, yeah.
Which is starring Jesus Caviezel.
Jesus Caviezel, yes.
And, please be sure to share that when you're at the morning zoo tomorrow. Yeah. And he quotes some stats about that here, which I'm going to say the following here. This is the extension of the Milagro Manifesto. Okay. Kevin Kelly, you do not strike me as a QAnon person here. You really don't.
Maybe QAnon adjacent.
I hope not. We'll get to that when we're in the green room. The point is, Kevin, I get it. You're a father. This speaks to you. Good for you. Good on you. I'm gonna say the same thing that I'm gonna say about Bloodsport. Just work with me here.
Sure, well, hey,
okay. Because Bloodsport is supposedly a real-life story about Frank Dukes, even though it's been, and you can see this on IMDb, what we call the archives.
IMDb, yeah.
Yeah, basically it's been debunked, and Frank Dukes was full of, bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And with Tim Ballard and his story of Sound of Freedom, yes, if it inspires you to really watch out for child trafficking, great. That's fantastic. However, if you want to jump in, I'll tag you in a minute here.
Okay.
Tim Ballard is a a douche.
Yeah.
And he has defrauded and got involved our fine Attorney General, Sean Reyes.
Fine is a subjective term, but yes.
Okay, yeah. Our douche-tastic attorney.
There you go.
Sean Reyes. And, fuckery is most foul here. What else can you say about Tim Ballard that hasn't been spoken before?
That's probably enough. Just to say that Sound of Freedom, which is available on Prime Video, if you want to wade into that shit.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I might.
Prime Video won the Doink Doink bidding war on that one.
Did we win? Did he win?
Well.
Yeah, and this is one of the reasons why I'm really considering canceling my Amazon Prime. However, and I'm saying this, whoever listens to this, reach out to Kevin Kelly. Reach out to him and tell him that Tommy Milagro from Slam Wrestling, I write for them, and even though I have an MBA, I'm willing to have that discussion with him and say, the fuck, and why. So, the ball is in your court because it's sports.
It's sports, so Tommy Milagro, go team.
So basically, Kevin Kelly, you burnt.
Well, seared, definitely. But I want you to speak your side. I'm being very sincere at this point because now
you're assuming he's listening to this.
Of course he is.
Of course he's listening to this podcast, and he should reach out to us.
Yes, and more importantly,
operators are standing by.
And the genius juice has really kicked in full peak. I finally evened out after the Academy Award.
These Sugar House cocktails, they ain't fucking around.
No, they are not. And oh my God, I am clearing up my sinuses. Hoo-ah.
It's a miracle elixir.
Yes. Oh, there's our other title, Miracle Elixir.
Yeah. Can you spell elixir?
ELIXIR.
Close enough.
Wait, no, sorry, I misspelled it. ELONMUSK. Sorry, there we go.
Yeah, we'll run through the Grammarly. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Took a moment, but I got there.
Yeah. So not much new is happening at the Oscars. Not really a hell of a lot new. Apparently, Jimmy Kimmel has already pissed off Emma Stone. By making fun of Poor Things.
Yeah, and obviously.
And he also pissed off Robert Downey Jr. for mentioning he used to do drugs.
Well, here's a bigger question. Who slapped him yet?
No one's been slapped yet.
No?
I've seen no news of any slappage going on here.
No slappage?
No Oscar slappage is happening.
There's our other title, No Slappage.
No slappage.
It's the little things. And again, this is what Genius Juice really brings to the table, ladies and gentlemen. Ask for it by name at Sugar House Distillery.
Yeah. And, nothing but a whole lot of Oscar news. Saturday Night Live last night, hosted by Josh Brolin, who is looking more grizzled by the minute.
He is becoming Tommy Lee Jones by the day.
Yeah. And
it's not me.
He's probably our age or younger.
That is the fucking scary thing.
He's been rode hard, put away wet.
I mean, I remember this cat from the Goonies.
Oh yeah.
And somewhere, some way, he just got grislier and grislier. I mean, maybe Thanos was right.
Maybe, yeah. But he acquitted himself well hosting Saturday Night Live. I think it was like he's done it before.
Yeah.
So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And Ariana Grande appeared in several sketches and doing a fine job. Another Disney kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she knows the way around a stage.
Yes.
She knows what she's doing.
And
she's also like 3 feet tall.
Literally, if not figuratively.
Yeah.
She's a tiny, tiny human.
Very small, yeah. But it was good. It was a good episode.
Yeah,
we're still recovering from Shane Gillis.
Yeah, I think the only way to do it is exactly how Josh Brolin do it. Just take a nice ice cold bath, and literally, and I went, "Fuck me, he's doing this.
He's doing the ice bath, yeah."
Oh, and again, he's more manly than both of us combined.
True.
There is no country for old men, or there is no country for Tommy Lee Jones impersonators.
Oh, and also the cold open was talking about Biden's State of the Union address. Was apparently now he's gone from senile and sleepy to now he's just too loud and cranked up.
Right.
So can't win. No, but also had the rebuttal from Katie Britt on CNN, which was probably one of the more psychotic things on cable news.
Wait, probably?
Well, definitely one of the most psychotic things. So we brought in Scarlett Johansson to riff on it.
Yeah. So here's what I'm going to say. When you say probably, when there's Marjorie Taylor Greene, I mean...
Yeah, well, maybe they should have let her do the rebuttal. It might have been a little more...
nuanced?
Maybe. But I think Katie Britt has a bright future in second time female director of the next Chelsea Peretti stage production.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
What a psychopath. My God.
And we're dealing with quite a few of that already. But enough about the Utah legislature. I'm just saying people are hearing I'm kind of winding down a little bit from my manifesto here. Let me have some more of the genius juice. Jeez.
Yeah.
But as far as the State of the Union, was it the most watched or?
It did pretty well.
Okay.
I don't think he topped Obama.
No.
As far as viewership, but he did pretty damn well.
Yeah. And again, I have to ask for everybody that's, stupid. He's either sleepy or senile or
a criminal mastermind.
Yeah. So which the fuck is it?
Which lizard person is playing him at the moment? It could be several crisis actors.
Do I need to bring Merlot in to explain?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or better yet, maybe we should get Dr. White in and he can explain the lizardness. I mean...
Sure. I don't think anyone could get it wrong.
Yeah. What we're trying to say here, folks, is that, you could go to other podcasts and, you need that murdery aspect of it. But how many of us will have people that will talk about lizard people and or, the science. Is that the word I want to use, science?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
About people being dumb.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I just remembered I saw another movie over the weekend.
What did you see?
It was a very movie-filled weekend.
Jesus Christ.
And also, in just a second here, I'll bring up something else. But Damsel on Netflix, Millie Bobby Brown.
I saw that as well.
Yeah.
And
started strong, had a solid. I don't know if they quite stuck the ending, but it's probably as best they could do it.
Mm-hmm. Remind me again, was it made by the same people that did John Wick? Or
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
But it's got a little bit of that John Wick feel in that she's kind of out for revenge. Mm-hmm. She's got basically she's married off. She's a poor who's been married off into this.
She's a poor princess.
She's been married off into this royal family.
Yeah, with lots of riches.
And so we find out, she's been married into this family so they can sacrifice her to a dragon.
Yeah, like you do.
Yeah, like you do. And apparently she's not the first princess to get thrown into the dragon pit, but she's the first one to make it out.
Yeah.
And it was a fine movie, action-packed. She's fucking great.
Even though, she's going to believe in flat earthiness, so...
And it never ceases to amaze me whenever these action heroines decide, I got too much hair. I'm just going to take this sword, lop it off. It turns into a perfect blunt cut.
Uh-huh.
Just like that.
Of course.
It's amazing how that works.
I feel like there's a bit of a chill in the air. Is that time for a...
Frost warning!
Oh!
Let's get some realistic haircuts in here. Come on.
Okay. So basically, you don't want it to be perfect. You just want it to look uneven. So
because it probably most likely would have turned out uneven if you're whacking off your hair with a sword, a sword.
Liquid swords.
Swords, yes.
Yeah.
So
if we're going to Giza on this bitch, so
but yeah, that was my only complaint about the movie, really.
Okay. Honestly, I thought it was a great film. I thought it, it was not The Princess with Joey King, but it was still
True, yeah.
It was still serviceable and further proof. And I think this is something girls need to learn. Men can help you. Men will never help you. So about time you fucking learn this the hard way. So,
yeah.
But of course, you should watch Barbie, even though it's not going to get an Oscar because fucking male patriarchy bullshit.
It's we're not there yet in the thing, but it's going to get an Oscar for something. It's going to get a couple of Oscars for something.
Okay.
Yeah. America Ferrera, maybe.
Was she up for Best Actress or Best Supporting Actress?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
She better.
I mean, if it's a shutout, there's going to be hell to pay.
I mean, I get it. Oppenheimer was great, but you know what?
Yeah.
You know what else was great and should have deserved an Oscar? The Dark Knight. That should have won.
Yeah.
That should have swept it all. And Christopher Nolan
Or The Dark Knight Rises.
Yes.
Like them both.
Yes. Even though Tom Hardy went really overboard. I am inevitable. So no, I mean we could go on and on.
I'm more aware of the Oscars this year than previous years because I had to write a bunch of content for the Jorb over at cabletv.com around the Oscars and things like where one of my favorite ones I did was where to watch all of the films of Christopher Nolan. Digging into his flicks, and some of them I was like, I got to go back and revisit that one. I got to go back and watch that again. It's been a while, like Memento.
Yeah.
And I saw that at the office in the year 2000.
And that came to Sundance. That's what put him on the map.
Yeah. Memento was great. Also, one of them was the one with the magicians.
Illusion. Hang on.
The Prestige.
The Prestige.
That's the one with Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. So you basically, Batman and Wolverine are feuding magicians.
Right.
I got to go back and see that one.
And some of you are going, who are you talking about? Sorry. He's using proper English. He meant Wolverine.
Wolverine, yeah. And also, this one was more recent, but I saw this in the theater, loved it. Dunkirk. I want to go back and rewatch that one again.
Yes.
And there's a bunch of them in there.
What about, did you see Insomnia? That was the one with Pacino and Robin Williams?
I think I did see it. Robin Williams played way against type in that one.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, did he ever. So, and let's see, what are some others?
Well, there's Inception. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I need to go back to that one.
Well,
Inception and Tenet. I don't really need to see either one of those again.
I watch it just to make myself go, oh, okay, I'm not that fucked up. It's just Christopher Nolan going, weebly wobbly timey wimey.
But the one I don't know if I saw it or not, but I want to go back and if I have not seen it, Interstellar. Yeah, the planet's fucked. We're trying to Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway are trying to go through a wormhole to find a more habitable planet because we fucked this one up.
Yep.
And it's all kind of interdimensional.
Yeah, I saw that. It's got a surprise star in there. I'm not going to spoil it. Let's just say you saw him on a planet elsewhere. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And that was a fucking trip. Mm-hmm. But I would say that should have won him an award. But Oppenheimer, I just went, okay.
Rebecca Frost says Oppenheimer is going to sweep.
I know it is. I know. But at the same time, it's not.
She was over here early picking up a Barbie cake.
Of course she
for
is.
an Oscars party.
Uh-huh.
I said, so who you got for Best Picture? She said, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer for everything.
Yeah. Now, did the cake at least say, I have become death? I mean, that's the only way. And more importantly, is beer's going to be involved with the Barbieheimer cake?
Well, there was no Oppenheimer element to it. It was strictly a Barbie cake.
I say this with love to your daughter. She's doing it wrong, and And if she asked me in front of her face, even though I know she won't care, she's doing it wrong. She should be having Barbie with the cake, with beer in some ways. May I suggest Montucky? That's the way to do it. Or maybe our other sponsor, Bohemian Brewery. The point is, you got to do it right. Otherwise, don't fucking do it at all. So that's it.
And it was about a month ago, maybe a little longer ago, Colbert Late Show had Christopher Nolan on for a very extended interview segment. Oh. And he kind of explained his pretentiousness.
Uh-huh. What did he say?
And I get it. Well, he wants to make films a certain way. Mm-hmm. He has to have things a certain way. And it's either his way or fuck off. Okay? Yeah.
Kind of how we do things with the TV10 podcast. Do it our way or fuck off.
We're at least as successful as Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Wait a minute. There's a flaw in somehow. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think we fucked up somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's time to recommend some shit for people to watch.
Oh, yes.
And my first recommendation here is going to be the current and final season of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Okay.
JB Smoove. I think they should just keep the show going with JB Smoove.
So basically,
just write Larry out.
Well, it'll be a spinoff. It'll be Smooth
Leon.
No. Smooth interpretation.
Smooth your expectations.
Yes, there we go.
All right.
Yeah, it took a while, but I got there.
Well, yeah, it's a collaborative effort. But
Yes. And we're happy to go on as writers. We're just only going to ask for the low price of $100,000 per episode.
We're putting all these offers out.
Yeah,
and you people are just sleeping on them.
I mean, Hollywood, what the fuck's wrong with you? Oh, wait, I know. And that's okay. We won't talk about Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Yet.
And also the current season of Resident Alien is just killing it. Mm-hmm. It's so fucking funny.
Okay.
Loving it on Sci-Fi Channel. And, go check out this Ricky Stenicki movie on Prime Video. It's silly as fuck.
Okay. So
you don't really need it in your life, but it's just silly as fuck.
Because we're going to be downtrodden with a lot of bullshit.
You need some dumb comedy in your life.
Oh, God. Especially in this election season. Yes, I would agree with that. And may I also recommend a couple of other shows. And yes, it's going to require reading. And
not reading.
I know. I understand what you're saying. Fuck off. But you're going to want to watch Tokyo Vice.
Oh, okay.
That is... I mean, the only way it could be better is if Phil Collins somehow makes its way into a karaoke bar some way, somehow. Also, I'm also going to recommend Shogun. That is turning into... Now, we talked about it last time. It's not Game of Thrones, but it's Game of Thrones adjacent.
Oh.
And it is definitely worth your while to really, really get hep to what James Clavell was writing about. Yeah, if you want to read the book. It's all based on a book. So, right. And a bigger thing to keep in mind, Richard Chamberlain from the original Shogun.
Yeah.
Still alive. So,
okay.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
Didn't know that. Yeah.
But also, I'm gonna say Bad Batch is another good thing to watch. A little bit harder since it's the last season
over on the Disney Plus.
Yep, and you need sports in your life, so wrestling. So,
okay, yeah.
Because WrestleMania season's going to be coming up pretty fucking soon.
I'll also throw in there Animal Control over on Fox with Joel McHale. Fucking funny. Second season, doing great. And, that's enough. We want to thank our sponsor, Sugar House Distillery, for the raspberry lemonade. And how about our other sponsors?
Well, now that this has cured me of all my ills.
Just like that.
I mean, people are saying I'm hearing it as a cold elixir, if you will. They won't say that. I will. But I will also say you should try some other elixirs if you're feeling under the weather, such as Outlaw Distillery. They got the fine honey bourbon that Mr. Frost likes, and
love it.
They have white rum That's going to be coming up next week. Spoiler alert!
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. Maybe we'll make it as a hot toddy, depending on how sick we still are.
Well, we'll see what season we're in next week. Could be winter again. Could be fake spring. Who knows?
It could be all of the above.
Yes.
Yes. We'll figure something tropical and or wintry as well. You should also try Ogden's Own Distillery. They make the 5 Wives, the 5 Husbands vodka, even though the Utah legislature won't admit to it or take it into a bathroom, just saying. And they also have the Madame Patarini gin. Madame Patarini was a guy that dressed up as a woman, not just calling certain people out, Mike Schultz, Spencer Cox, and also, which is weird because he was part of the Mormon religion. Go fig. And, of course, they got the Underground, they got the Porter's Fire, the Porter's Peanut Butter Whiskey.
Yes.
And, of course, they got the cans. Mr. Frost particularly enjoys a nice peach tea on a spring-ish weather.
Whatever's happening this weekend.
So, well, it's not going to be this weekend. I'm just going to tell you right now. All right. But, of course, we had talked about it before. Bohemian Brewery. Because you need beer, and you need to enjoy beer because...
Beer's good food.
Beer is not just great food. It is perfect for bombs and Barbie. So...
Yeah, okay.
And again, you need to have all three if you're going to do that binge because... There are no more worlds left to conquer, and you will weep.
Well, okay.
that went a little darker than I wanted to.
That's fine. That's totally fine there.
All right. And, we have T-shirts still. It's still around. I know. You're going, wait, haven't you sold out of it? No, because you guys need to have your T-shirts. So pick one up. And that's at tv10podcast@gmail.com. Subject line, T-shirt me now.
Yes.
And let's see, you need name, address, shirt size, if you do Venmo or PayPal. No, we will not do crypto. I don't care what the fuck you say. It's not coming back.
Yeah.
It is not a thing.
Yeah.
Quit making it a thing. Also, stop making fetch a thing.
Yes, and you should also follow us on Threads and Blue Sky, TV10 Podcast. We're also on the Facebook and the Instagram.
Maybe not so much X. So.
I refuse to engage with X Twitter, but I'm not the only one with access to that. So if I won't judge you if you get on there, but I'm not getting on there.
Wow, you were just late. My God, when did you turn into my dad all of a sudden? What the fuck?
I'm just saying, fuck Twitter.
Well, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
So. But I feel conflicting messages here. But whatever. The point is, engage with us.
Yeah.
We are on all the platforms. You have only to reach out.
Yeah, if you signed up for Threads earlier and then kind of fucked off from it, I'd recommend checking it out again. It's improved vastly since its launch.
Right.
It's much better, and also Blue Sky is very cool too.
Yes.
It's a different crowd.
Yes.
Really, it's a lot of the same people, but a lot of very different people. It's a weirder crowd over there.
Yes, but they're thinky.
Oh, they're thinky and weird.
Right.
Which is I'm all for that.
I'm all for thinky and weird.
Yeah.
Is that our other title?
Thinky and weird?
Yeah. Let me write.
Man, we got a fucking box full of titles here to go with.
Indeed.
And yet I'll probably just make one up at the last minute.
Of course.
Yeah.
So it all works out. And that is how it works out here at TV10 Podcast. So
Okay.
are we done?
That is episode 0486 in
Yes.
the can, ready to go, and good night, America.
And you jiggle that handle, and the Oscar goes to seriously Flush.
There's only me and my
Often hate to interrupt your dreamy bag reverie, but it's only a matter of time before the manhunt turns into a man found. You must get back to clearing your name.
Or I could just change it to a name that's already clear and will totally blend in. Goodbye, Marvin Flute. Hello, middle school janitor, Rodney Pornocopter.